Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we are getting maybe as specific as we've ever been. We're looking at the Blustream HEX70HDUK-TT tabletop enclosure. And just to be clear, this isn't the transmitter itself. This is the metal box it goes into. So our whole mission today is to figure out why something like this, a secure housing, needs so much detail. I mean, what kind of job is this thing actually doing?
Well, it's really doing two things at once.
Yeah.
Security and integration,
Oh.
really seamless integration.
Okay.
Think about a high-end boardroom, or some custom-built furniture. The transmitter has to be totally hidden, safe from spills or tampering, but it still needs to be accessible.
So it makes it look like it was part of the table from the start.
Exactly. It provides this really precise, clean solution for that.
I have to ask about the price, though. I'm looking at today's price. It's $639 for, what is essentially an empty steel box.
It sounds like a lot, but that price tells you something about professional AV. The real cost isn't just the gear, it's the labor, the fit, the finish.
Okay, so what are you getting for that?
You're getting high-grade steel, first of all. It's built to last. And then it has this really nice brushed aluminum black faceplate. But the killer feature really is the hinged canopy.
The little door on top? That's for maintenance, right?
Absolutely. That canopy is everything. It gives the technician easy access to all the ports, the control buttons, everything inside.
So you don't have to dismantle a 1,000-pound conference table just to reboot a device.
You got it. It makes troubleshooting so much simpler. And that's, critical for keeping the system running.
And for the install itself, I saw they include a universal cable management bar and mounting brackets, so they're trying to make the technician's life a little easier.
A lot easier. All about a clean, repeatable installation.
Now, that brushed aluminum finish, it implies a perfect fit. And that brings us to the unforgiving math of the cutout. I mean, you think about cutting into a $20,000 custom table.
Mm-hmm.
These numbers are suddenly very, very important. What's the one measurement an installer absolutely cannot get wrong?
It's the mounting depth. It's 267 millimeters.
Not the width or the length.
Well, the in-desk cutout is also critical. Of course,
Right.
that's 204 by 117 millimeters. But the depth is what guarantees the enclosure won't hit the table's support structure underneath.
Right, so it's a zero tolerance kind of fit.
It has to be.
And that kind of precision, I guess it carries over to the commercial details, which helps explain that price tag.
It does. I mean, in the enterprise world, things like a 5-year warranty or free shipping are sort of expected.
Okay.
But the really big one here is that the unit is TAA compliant.
Which means?
It means it meets the Trade Agreements Act. So it's manufactured in the U.S. or an approved country, which is often a hard requirement for any government or federal contract.
Got it. So we've got precision, we have durability, and this sort of commercial compliance. We should probably stress again that this is sold separately. You still have to buy the transmitter, the HEX70HDUK-KIT.
Right. And that's an important point because it shows you that this single enclosure is just one small node in a much bigger ecosystem.
You mean all the other Blustream gear?
Yeah, exactly. They do complex HDMI distribution, Dante audio converters, huge matrix switchers, and it kind of raises an interesting question.
And what's that?
Well, we just spent this whole deep dive on the specs for one single transmitter box. So I'd leave you with this to think about. Imagine the exponential complexity of specifying and integrating, say, dozens of these components for a whole corporate campus, especially when you have to control it all in real time with something like those WolfPad tablet control systems. It just shows you that in professional AV, the obsession with the little details, that's everything.